This conversation is taking place at the Delaware Theater Company.
I'm talking today with Michael Gray here on one of the amazing sets at the Delaware Theater Company. Michael, City Theater Company has a very illustrious history. Tell us a little bit about its origins and where it is today.
Well, we started out with three of us who went to University of Delaware, and we graduated from there, and we decided we wanted to do a foolish thing like start a theater company. And so Tom Shade and John Cooper and myself, we got together and started at O'Friel's Irish Pub, which is not there anymore, and started doing some pub plays, as we used to call it. And then we eventually moved on to Opera Delaware Studios. And then from there we went to the Grand Opera House and performed in the Baby Grand when that first opened. And then we were able to move back to Opera Delaware Studios, which is right down the block from here. And we've been there for the past 5 years. But altogether, City Theater's been in existence for the past 18 years.
Could you speak to the mission of City Theater Company, because it's quite a unique one?
It's a quirky one. It's basically to rid the planet from boredom when it comes to theater. We have the unique opportunity of performing in an 80-seat, sometimes 90-seat flex box, black box, and we take, our mission really is to take theater and present it in a way that perhaps a lot of audiences have not experienced it before. We will take a play that we just did, like a Low Night Music, and really pare it down and put it in front of you. As close as you are to me, that's the closest the audience is to the performers in that space. We did Sweeney Todd there, and we wrapped the whole show around the audience. That space allows us to really do what we like to do with theater, is to really pare it down and engage the audience in a different way that they have typically haven't been engaged in theater before.
Could you talk a little bit about the range of programming, because I think that really speaks to your mission as well?
Yeah, I mean, we always do a community series, which is invite local playwrights to come down, and we work on their plays for a certain amount of time, and then we present them for a couple weekends at the Black Box space. So we provide the artist a stage, actors, lights, and a place to kind of experiment. This year is Dave Robson, so but it's a big deal for us to do new plays and to encourage local playwrights to do their stuff, especially here in Delaware, because there's a lot to present in Delaware, a lot of talent in Delaware. We also tend to do revisit an old musical and tend to look at that in a very different way, like I was saying, Low Night Music, Sweeney Todd. And then we also tend to like to do new works that are out there and bring them to Delaware and other houses and other theater companies.
Where do you see City Theater Company positioned in what is a very rich theater community?
Delaware is a great theater community. I'm always impressed by the variety of plays and pieces that are being done here, and the enthusiasm that people have. And I think City Theater is just a part of that, in a way that we're a small black box space. We're going to do a bare bones production and give you something you haven't seen, but it fits in with, we're not doing something that somebody else in Delaware is doing. If you want to see theater that is off the beaten path and experience theater that as you have not experienced before, you need to come to City Theater Company.
Michael, thank you so much. It's been great talking to you about City Theater Company.
Thank you.